Well, that's it. For God's sake, I can't take it anymore. Oh, I'm seeing red all right everywhere, and it ain't a passing vision. Pallegina, we're gonna have words, you and I. And maybe you'll even apologize. You can throw your threats around in an attempt to avoid this, but it won't work. I want the air cleared, at last and for good.
I have only the faintest idea why she's upset. I guess it has something to do with her deep and enduring love for the two-legged Adra monster that's roaming the seas, devouring every living soul it comes across.
Ugh, you see, Watcher? You see what she's like? The problem is, this featherhead doesn't know when to stop squawking obscenities about the gods, Watcher. I've been turning a deaf ear for too long, disgracing both myself and my god, ignoring the no-good, sour-sounding, moronic blasphemy that spews out of her mouth. I'm seeing red all right, everywhere, and it ain't a passing vision. Pallegina's frayed my last nerve, Watcher. No, I will not settle down and shut up. I've been turning a deaf ear for too long, disgracing both myself and my god, ignoring the no-good, sour-souled, moronic blasphemy that spews out of her mouth.
Pecum Blanca, another frail-faithed priest has come to mumble tearful protestations because I don't see the world with their blind eyes. I'm sure this will be as fresh as a pasture full of cow droppings. I'm working my way down from active disdain to slight regard. I'd prefer to give the lot of them as little of my time as possible.
Gods and darnation, Watcher, but aren't you? Of course I'm upset. I wouldn't have picked her, but since we got stuck together, Pallegina's become my friend. Kind of. The more she disparages the gods, the more she tempts ruination on her very soul. Now, I've tried, but I can't just sit back and let it happen. Besides, her arrogance irritates me. Watcher, how can you even hardly stand it? Such hubris she's got, and in the face of so much evidence, you scarcely need faith. The gods may move in mysterious ways, but I can tell you they've noticed us, and they've noticed her with us. I'm beginning to think she'll sully our souls by association. You're right. I'm being ugly. And I was raised better than that. What? No. Yeah, I'm peeved at Pallegina, but that doesn't mean I want to fight with you, Watcher. Forgive me. Sometimes my passion gets the best of me. And then I don't have a lick of sense, it seems.
Madico.
Fight? Oh, I'll fight all right. But I want answers, not just some mud-wrestling bout to blow off steam. No blades between friends. If I gotta bloody my fists and face to get an apology, I'll do it.
Diverus, a trained monk deigns to fight only with her fists. How charitable. Let me make something clear. If you take a swing at me, you're going to see a sharp blade coming back at you. I'm not entertaining this foolishness.
Now that level of nastiness is just uncalled for. Don't take it personally just because I said you're wrong.
Of course you see it as arrogance. You surround yourself with believers. The very idea of disbelief offends you. And little girl, you have no idea what it is like to grow up being godlike. So do not presume to know what it means about my soul or my life.
That's why I asked you what it was like. But instead of ever telling me anything, you just give me insults or a cold shoulder. In this, it's her or me, Watcher.
She's devoted her life to giving false comfort to the uneducated and the disparate. Regale her with a round of thunderous applause if you want, Watcher. You'll never hear a word of praise about this religious theater from my lips.
Sounds like sour grapes, 'cause the Watcher chose the path of righteousness. My side. I don't want to gloat, but... Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Too bad you won't learn much from it. I tried. Come again? I'm gonna need you to repeat that, Watcher, because I thought you just said the heathen's not wrong. But surely that ain't right.
You should start to accustom yourself to being around people who don't share your faith. The older you get, the more of us there will be. Believe me.
If you mean more and more trapped, languishing in the darkness of hell, you're probably right.
What's to work out? I'd just as soon get on with more important things.
You bet we can move on. I said what I needed to say, and that's all I can do about it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't save her soul. I doubt she'll learn from it, but thank you, Watcher. It means everything to me that you care for her soul like I do. Fair enough, I guess. I won't say I'm not disappointed, but I understand. It's my problem, so I ought to solve it. You're not wholly wrong, I reckon.
If after all you've seen, Watcher, you really believe that we're both right, you're an even bigger fool than this one. Anyway, I'm not the one who got upset. I'd just as soon get on with more important things.
Guess that leaves me to apologize. I'm sorry, there I said it. But don't think it'll happen again. Oh, hell on Aora! Watcher, how can you even say that when it's her actions that have so clearly put us at fault, all of us, with the divine?
What fault is mine? I'm not the one throwing a fit. Madiko, that's it. I've had enough of this simple-minded girl's idiocy. It isn't enough that we're looking for her god. She has to constantly spew her meaningless theology at everyone in earshot.
What, I can't even talk while I walk now? Am I supposed to take a vow of silence for our heathen friend here?
I like this attitude, Watcher. It makes it less likely for either of you to waste my time with this in the future.
Oh, gods no, I'd hate to ruffle your feathers. I get that she's not worried, but why aren't you, Watcher? The more she disparages the gods, surely the more she tempts ruination on her very soul. I can't just let that happen. Besides, her arrogance irritates me.
The Watcher's seen more of the gods' nonsense than you'll ever know, Xoti. Did you really expect to find a sympathetic ear? Little woman making a big noise. When someone takes that tone with me, what follows is not conversation. In the Republics, no one would bat an eye if I cut you from gut to gullet and left you holding your innards in a ditch.
The more she disparages the gods, the more she tempts ruination on her very soul.
Ugh, my patience for this little one has run out. If you want to get right with me, stop asking me about my faith, my soul, Helia, and Madiko, everything else that I have no interest discussing with you.
You keep telling me the clergy don't do anything, but here I am working to get you to open up. And what do I get for my persistence but resentment?
This is absurd, Watcher. Why should anyone have to listen to this nonsense?
Come again, Watcher? 'Cause I thought I heard you say Pallegina was right, but my ears must be stopped up, right?
Good. Hopefully now we can put this behind us. Agrasima, Watcher. Incredible. You're still taking her side. I thought that what we went through in the Deerwood was worth something.
Well, I sure would love to rub this in your face, Pallegina. Instead, I'm gonna say this. I'm always here if you want to talk. You know I've tried, Watcher, but there's no getting through to her.
If this is what it looks like when you try, the clergy is where you belong. You can pray, and when nothing happens, you can leave it to your God because, well, at least you tried.
No way, no how. That bridge burned to ash 2 spats ago.
I'm not surprised in the least. You had no interest in talking last time, either. Ah, just the sort of bold leadership I was looking for.
Thanks for nothing, Watcher. She started it. All right, might be that I did. But that featherhead deserved it. I can't believe you picked her side, Watcher. And you were no help at all, I might add. You call that having my back? Care to explain how that works, Watcher? 'Cause right now, I feel more like you stabbed a knife in it. You know what? Never mind. I don't need anyone watching out for me. Not my ma, God's rest her soul, not my high priestess, and not you. Oh, you make me want to wring the life out of someone, Watcher. And I think murder is a tad unbecoming of a priestess. Even if she does deserve it. And you, I got no words for you right now, Watcher. Hey, darn it, Watcher. That's stealing. You're lucky I can't ever stay mad at you. You think I'm overreacting. All right, maybe I am. But you didn't need to be like that about it. At least I know I got you in my corner. No one's had my back in a long time, Watcher. I'm so gods darn lucky I met you. Makes me think it was meant to be. That I was meant to help you, just as much as you've helped me.